Hello dear children. In this video, I am going to teach a very important writing skill for class 11th and for class 12th. It is a very important writing skill for class 11th because you people have never done this writing skill earlier. It is a totally new concept for all of you, and it will be set in your class 12th syllabus. It will be a part of your board examinations, which will be held in class 12. So, from that point of view, also, this particular writing skill is very important. In class 12th, it is going to carry 10 marks. And if today we learn the format of note making and we try to perfect it, we try to master it, we will be able to freeze our 10 marks for board exams and 8 marks, because that is the number of marks for which this particular writing skill is set in class 11. We are going to freeze our 8 marks for our class 11 exams. So whether it is class 11 or class 12, this writing skill is very, very important, and it is very scoring provided you understand the format and you adhere to it and you make your notes nicely. You will be able to score a perfect score in your exams. Okay. So if I talk about the division of marks, 1 mark is for the heading, and 3 marks are for the notes that you are going to make, and 1 mark is for the key box. Okay, the difference between note making for class 11 and note making for class 12 is that in class 11 the summary is for 3 marks, and hence we write a little shorter summary, maybe of 40 to 50 words. And in class 12th, this summary is of 5 marks, so we will write a 70 to 80 word summary for class 12th. The summary in class 11 is slightly shorter. That's the only difference. Now, before I actually begin the format and discuss every aspect of the format with all of you, I want to draw your attention towards the fact that why do we need to make notes? You all must also be in a habit of making notes. We usually make notes when we have, too much of information with us. We have many maybe types of facts with us, and we want to write them in concise form, in bullet form, in pointers, in a highlighted way, so that we can go through them quickly, or maybe we can remember them easily. So when a lot of information is squeezed in a way in which it can be probably seen at a faster pace, and we have to present a lot of information in concise form, we try to make notes. Okay, you all must have also been practicing notes in your various subjects. But when we are making notes for our exam purpose, for getting good marks in the exam, as note making is a part of the writing skill, we have to follow a format, a set format, and then try to formulate our notes according to it only. To begin with the format, the notes need to have a heading which is written in the center. It is centralized. This heading can either be written in title case, or it can be written in uppercase, or you can write it and underline it. Fine. And what exactly is a heading or a title? This heading or title is basically the gist of your passage, which will be set in your examination. You will be given a passage just like your unseen comprehension. You have a passage, fine, of say around 500 to 600 words. That passage you have to read, and then from that you will have to formulate notes. So the central idea, the gist of your passage will be the heading. This heading is supposed to be of 1 to 4 words, very very short, very very precise, very very to the point. It cannot be a long sentence. Fine. So this needs a little bit of practice. And an examination tip is that usually from the first paragraph itself, usually, not always, but usually from the first paragraph itself, we can gather the gist of the entire passage. Otherwise, after reading the entire passage, you will be able to understand what is the central idea. Is it about education? Is it about science? Is it about good eating habits or sleep disorders? Or is it about the change in the methodology of teaching? किस चीज़ के बारे में है ये? टेलीविज़न के बारे में है, मोबाइल्स के बारे में है, या various other things on which this particular passage can be said. किस चीज़ के बारे में है? That idea has to be the heading. Okay. Now coming to the main point, how to write this. So near your margin, you have to do the numbering like this. Either you can do it in this way, 1, 2, and if I just try to push this page a little up, okay, then you can see 3. So there are various ways of numbering your main points and your sub points, which will be visible on your screen right now. Fine. I have tried to write 2 types of numbering here. There can be other ways जहाँ पे A, B, C भी use कर सकते हैं. Okay, fine. That is another way of numbering. You can follow any way of numbering your main points and your sub points, but you should not mix the numbering format. Okay, don't mix the numbering. It shouldn't be like this, that here you are using this numbering and then for your sub points you are using this numbering. Okay, this numbering is for 1, 2, 3, this type of numbering format only. And an examination tip is this, that follow this format only. Why? Because it is easier to remember in the exams, and it is easier to formulate notes and not get confused with the format of numbering. It is advisable to use this format only. We will unanimously stick to this format only so that we don't get confused. So when we are writing the main point, this particular main point has to either be in title case. As I have written, title case means that M is capital, P is capital. Fine. It can be in sentence case also, where the first alphabet of the first word is capital. Fine. You can write the entire thing in uppercase also, no problem at all. Fine. But the main thing is that the main point should be of maximum 4 words only. It shouldn't exceed 4 words. After writing the main points, we have to try and formulate 4 main points. We will try our best to complete our note making by formulating 4 main points. It is not a hard and fast rule. You can have maybe 5 main points also, maximum 6. इससे ज़्यादा main points नहीं बनाने चाहिए. Why? Because the moment we tell the children that there is no tab on the number of main points that you can make, the children have a tendency of making so many main points that they will copy the entire passage into the notes, and then there will the essence of actually writing notes will be lost. अगर आपने पूरा passage ही copy कर दिया इसके अंदर, then there is no there is no reason why you are making notes. You have to select your points, you have to select your information, and that is why, again, this is an examination tip, that make only 4 main points. After the main point, the next is your sub point. I have purposefully written sub point in lowercase. If you can see, there is a difference between the way in which I have written main point and the difference in which I have written sub point 1, sub point 2, sub point 3. Okay. After writing the main point, I have to write the sub point which will be in lowercase. Okay. And it should be of maximum 5 words, not more than that. Okay, 4 to 5 words, not more than that. कभी ज़रूरत पड़ गई तो एक आधा और लिख लिया, 6 भी लिख लिए, but not always. Don't say that ma'am has said that 6 words भी लिख सकते हैं, तो आपने सारे सब points 6 words के बना दिए. Just if you get stuck maybe in 1 or 2 sub points, you can make it of 6 words also. Otherwise, try to make it of 5 words only. Whenever we are making main points or we are making sub points, we have to ensure that we don't write complete sentences. Complete sentences are not allowed. Complete sentences are not allowed in note making at all. So how do we make short incomplete sentences? How do we write phrases? The easiest way of doing it is that remove the conjunctions and, but, of, etc. Of is a preposition. Remove the helping verbs is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, etc. Fine. So remove the prepositions, remove conjunctions, remove helping verbs, remove the prepositions. You will be able to form short incomplete sentences. Okay. And because these are incomplete sentences, so we will not end them with a full stop. Neither the main point nor the sub point will end with a full stop. So I have categorically mentioned here that this full stop should not be here. Okay. Next, each point, ideally, each sub point 1, sub point 2, sub point 3. Here for the sub point 3, I have made sub points here. Fine. Here, just to give you an example, with the second sub point, I have given sub points here. We can write sub points also. Fine. But again, avoid as much as you can. Please don't make sub points. If you make sub points, the children have the tendency again to copy everything into the notes, and again the purpose of notes making is defeated if you are writing everything from the passage into the notes. आपका जो फाइनेस है, जो क्रिएटिविटी है of making notes, जो वो हम टेस्ट नहीं कर पाएंगे. We will not be able to assess अगर आपने इतने सारे सब पॉइंट्स बना दिए, इतने सारे सब पॉइंट्स बना दिए और पूरा पैसेज ही कॉपी कर दिया इन नोट्स के अंदर. Okay. At the same time, also do keep a check at the way the numbering has to be done. The first point, that's the main point. Fine. When I have written the sub point, see 1.3. And when I have written the sub point, 1.3 sub point ka first sub point है 1.3.1, 1.3.2. This is the way usually numbering is done in your mathematics books. If you could, just have a look. Usually in your mathematics NCERT books ऐसी वाली numbering होती है, उसके अंदर देखना एक बारी. ठीक है. And at the same time, before I go to the next part of your note making, please see the way I have given this indentation, because this is a big problem with the children. The main points will be like this, they will begin from the margin. And your sub points will begin after a distance of say 1.5 to 2 inches. And then your sub points will again begin with an indentation of 1.5 to 2 inches. So if you could see the indentation between this and this, there are marks for indentation. If you don't indent, if in your exams you are going to follow my examination tip and you are not going to write this, even then itni indentation ke bhi marks hain. If you do not indent it properly, your marks will be deducted. Okay. Now 1 mark for your heading. Okay. 3 marks for these notes for numbering them properly, forming proper subpoints, and forming proper main points, giving them proper indentation. Then the next 1 mark for your key box is here. You have to draw this key box like this only. Fine. You will write the word key box here. This should be written in a box like this. Write the word keyword here. The abbreviation here, abbreviation की जगह पे contraction भी लिख सकते हैं, short form. Okay. And then the examination tip is that the first abbreviation can be and, because and usually is there many times in a passage. तो सबसे पहले and को और उसका short form यहाँ पे ऐसे बना के लिख दो. Fine. Next, I have given you an example. For science, you can write SC, you can write SCI. There is no fixed rule how to make an abbreviation. You can make an abbreviation according to your own understanding. Maybe for the word C, science, somebody may make this abbreviation, somebody may make this, somebody may make something else. For program, any child may use this abbreviation, somebody else may use this abbreviation. No problem. You can use your own abbreviations as per your own understanding, but please don't use the SMS language. SMS short forms are not allowed. You can make any other abbreviation that you want. Okay. At the same time, avoid using this as your short form. The number names and the numerals should not be used as short forms. Okay. Numeral of a number name is not the short form. So this abbreviation should be avoided.